What's going on, everybody? This is Brandon with Mobile Home Connection, and this is a podcast that helps connect you to the world of mobile homes for buyers and sellers. Whether you're a first-time buyer or you're someone who's owned one in the past, we're here to provide you with tips, tricks, and insights that you need to know to make an informed decision, and also just inform you as well with the general topic of manufactured homes. Now, today's topic, we're talking about price, and I'm sure we've all came across it, whether we're buying something or we're selling something. Now, it's a common thing that comes about with me as a salesperson. Now, we get customers that come in all the time like, man, I want the cheapest thing possible, and we have to convey to them that, cheaper isn't always better, and what I mean by that is it's cheap for a reason, and those reasons could be things like construction, the quality of the house, the materials they use, the warranties that come along with the house, resale value, and also service issues, utility bills, stuff like that you can compromise. And yes, it's easy to get lured in by price, because yes, we always want to save as much money as possible, but at the same time, we have to be mindful of things that we could be compromising just by saving a dollar or two. But construction of the homes, different manufacturers build their houses different ways, different building techniques and stuff like that. It could go down to single pane windows, double pane windows, triple pane windows. You got 2x6 floor joists, 19.2 inches on center, 16 inches on center, and there's some builders that do 12 inches on center as well. Wall studs, you want to be able to hang your TV on the wall. So some manufacturers do their wall studs 2x4s, some of them do them 2x3s, and also some of them do 2x6s as well. So, obviously a 2x3 isn't going to be the same price as a 2x6, and if they do them 16 inches on center or 24 inches on center, the closer they are together, the more lumber they're going to use, which would reflect also more higher price. So that's where you got to take into consideration. You want to spend a little bit more money to get something of value that's going to give you peace of mind while you're living in the home. Do they use higher quality plumbing, electricity, the shingles on the roof, or if it has a metal roof, do they nail the shingles on? Do they staple them on? Is there a radiant barrier under the metal roof? Things like that. Also, the type of warranty that comes with the home. You can get a 1-year warranty, you can get a 5-year warranty, you can get a 10-year warranty, and some places offer a lifetime warranty as well. So you need to be mindful of those things. And then another thing that taking into consideration with price is the resale value. If you're going to live in the home for the rest of your life, that might not be that important. But if you're someone that's a first-time buyer that's looking to become a homeowner, that might live in the house for like 5, 10, 15 years and might sell the house later on down the road, you want to make sure that you can get some money back. And that is important, because a poorly built home is not going to give you the same resale value as something that's quality built. Now, in doing this for almost 5 years now, I've met a handful of customers whose main focus was solely on price, and only to regret the decision later on. I was at Walmart with a coworker one time, and this was only a few months ago, and he purchased a house for me when I was fairly new. It was like back in 2021, like barely a year into selling manufactured homes, and he was so upset because he wanted the cheapest house possible, and I let him know, like, hey, yes, it's cheap, but just be mindful that cheaper isn't always better. And I understand, sometimes, your situation might only allow you to get that kind of home, but this instance was not because of that. He just wanted to save as much money as possible, and he has had so many headaches and problems with the home that he bought, because they're mass produced. They pump these things out like crazy, like left and right, and they don't care. They just want to, like I said, they're quantity based, not quality based. And those are things that you're going to compromise when looking for the cheapest price possible. Now, I'm not saying go out and buy the most expensive house on the market, but also what I'm saying is don't go out and buy the cheapest house either. You want to do your due diligence. You want to shop around. You want to look through different manufacturers' floor plans, walk through the houses, get a feel of the materials. Are the batten strips? Are they falling off the wall? Is it paneling or is it sheetrock? Is it textured? Is it not textured? Do the floors feel sturdy? Do they feel spongy? Does it feel hollow when you're walking through the house? Those are things that you can't see, but that you can feel. And over the course of time, you want to make sure that you're also not losing money on your electricity bill because you wanted to get a house that was poorly built, because you could be spending more over the course of a lifetime living in the home because you're losing money due to the energy efficiency of the home. And a topic that or not a topic, but a quote that I like to talk about when I have a customer that's solely focused on the cheapest price possible is a quote by Benjamin Franklin, and the quote goes, "The bitterness of poor quality remains long after the sweetness of a low price is forgotten." And basically what that's saying is yes, we might be all happy and dandy that we got a really low price, but you're going to forget about that price if you're having headache after headache after headache, and you're having to spend all this extra money to fix this problem, fix that problem. Even if it's covered under warranty, but you're having to get a problem fixed after problem fixed after problem fixed, and it just becomes a headache. And that low price just doesn't matter anymore. But I like to share that, like I said, with customers that are focused on the cheapest price because it reminds them of what they could expect. And I know I've purchased stuff in the past, like my son loves fishing, and we went to Walmart one time, and I was trying to buy this really, really cheap fishing pole because they were cheap, right? And he was like, "No, Dad, don't get that fishing pole because it's junk." And I was like, "Nah, it's fine, it's cheap." So I ended up getting the cheap fishing pole. We went to the lake, cast it out a couple times, and it was horrible. We spent maybe 10 minutes at the lake fishing, and we couldn't fish anymore because the fishing poles were popping after popping after popping. And so I had to go back to the store. I had to go buy those good fishing poles that he told me that I should have bought at the very beginning. And having a kid tell me like, "Man, you shouldn't have spent that. Shouldn't have got the cheap quality ones, and just do right the first time. I should have looked up the reviews. I should have messed with the other fishing poles to see, the quality. Is it a ball bearing fishing pole, or is it just, But that's just what I wanted to put, into perspective. Now, this podcast, like I said, we're going to talk about different tips, tricks, and insights, whether it's buying or selling, or just even sharing stories about what we've witnessed through the years of selling manufactured homes, and share stories and stuff like that. So give us a like, a follow, and a share.